This book was inspired, of course, by the hip hop culture, right? It came about. Let me see. It came about because I wanted to tell the rich history of the culture. You got what I'm saying to you? So many people may know about the individuals that made commercial success doing music from the town, but I didn't want to concentrate all my efforts on that. So I went into the history prior to Mary Blige. I went into the history prior to DMX. I went into the history prior than D Block. Because there was a lot of elements in place, and the culture was in place prior to them. So I just wanted to shine a little light on that. The book came out about 10 years ago. You mean? Yeah, about 10 years. 10 years ago, I'm about to relaunch it, the 10-year anniversary. I learned a lot about this. I learned a lot. This was actually my first book that I wrote. And since then, my framework and methodology, my whole approach to writing changed because I've been doing a lot of films. I've been doing a lot of scripts. I've been doing a lot of ghostwriting. So I evolved as an author. I evolved as a screenwriter. But I'm happy at this basic timepiece that I did produce, and a lot of people get inspired by it. That was one of the main reasons I put it out, for inspiration. Besides education, I put it out for inspiration. And I was fortunate to be invited to a few colleges, like Middle Georgia College in Macon. I spoke to the college in Dublin. I spoke to several elementary schools, teaching the history of our culture in my town. After I wrote a couple books, I started with hip hop, then I moved into becoming an author, and then I went into screenwriting. Right? I started off doing short films. I did several short films. My first film that I actually shot was in Macon, Georgia. Lay My Hands Upon Me. That was about a preacher wife who feels neglected, and she decides to have an affair. Then she take a walk through hell. So I did my first film in Macon. The thing about me in film, I was fortunate to run into some established artists. See, I've been blessed. See, my skill set attracts to me people in the industry. See, most people say, well, who are you? We don't know your name. Well, in the underground, people know my name. So all my films that I wrote and produced, I got established actors in it. You know, and Hollywood so-called don't know my name, but all my films got established actors in it. So I did Lay My Hands Upon Me. I did some short films. I've written some short films, ghost written some short films that I can't speak on. That's out. Uh, I did this one. I got this one about to come out in a couple months called Angel Baby. I think you was in it, and that was about when my wife and I lost our son, and we decided to put the death of our son in the film form to inspire individuals and help them come over the death of a family member, because a lot of people see death. Most people got a westernized version of death. You got what I'm saying to you? I didn't attack that in the film, but I attacked that afterwards, and I talk about death or life in another realm. It just opened up the conversation about so-called death. So we did Angel in dedication to my son, and that helps a lot. With that particular film about our son passing away, we was invited to this. Most people don't know, when you lose a son, sometimes what happens is we got invited to this group of other people who lost children, and you really see how people take it differently, because some people be really messed up. So this film was designed to help a lot of people that struggle with losing loved ones. Instagram at filmmaker the suit. Uh, you can find me on Facebook at Jerome Menders, and I'm a project developer. So if you got a film or a book or anything that need to be developed, I can help you develop your project and get it out. I ghostwrite. That's pretty much what it is.
What's up, Dan?
I'm chilling, man. Watching the streets, you know what I'm saying? Wait for the album to come out.
I'll be out in a minute, Daddy.
Alright.
I'm coming out in 1 second.
Alright. Ready to just give us some right knowledge?
Yeah, I got some positive, a little negative.
We shot
got
this.
a little bit of both.
We shot this before I moved to Georgia. Peace to my man Styles P from D Block, the Locks.
Spend a little bit.
I like to recognize him not just because his juice bar. Prior to his juice bar 20 years ago, we used to do a lot of work in the streets of Yonkers.
I got popular shit too, though.
He gave a lot in the community, that people don't know about. People know about him now because of the juice bar, but 20, 25 years ago we was working, and I was on the Gangsta and the Gentleman. Get that album, please, Gangsta and the Gentleman.
Always right. And sometimes you do